Hope you're all having a great day, and on behalf of myself and Melissa, we'd just like to thank you all for coming today and being part of what is such a special day for us. I'd also like to thank Rob for giving me the honour and the privilege of marrying his beautiful daughter Melissa. And while on that, I'd like to thank again Rob, to Debbie, to Melissa's lovely mum Leslie, and also to Pat for always welcoming me and comforting me around your family. And also, Leslie, I'd like to say what an amazing cake you made today. Also, thank you to everyone else who has helped us in the build-up to this big day. It's been stressful, but this has been amazing. Apparently, I haven't done anything. I was privileged growing up. I was surrounded by such a great family.
Take the time, Dad. Take time.
My mum and dad, they gave me everything. Every ounce of love, every ounce of care, guidance, and every ounce of time. And at times they probably didn't have it. The foundations they laid for me enabled me to grow up into a decent person. They always give me the best, even if they couldn't afford it. And definitely as I've grown up, that appreciation even comes more, because you realise what, you get a real appreciation for money, and you get a real appreciation for time. And everyone lives busy lives, and it's always hard to fit things in, even to the closest people around you. And they always gave me the best. I'll never be able to repay them for what they did for me, but at the same time, I don't think they'll ever realise how much I appreciate what they did for me. You're probably going to think twice, Melissa, but every time you go away on a work do, or you might have your half-on sort of a weekend away, that sort of voice that you hear from me saying, "Oh babe, what a shame. I'm really meaning fucking touch." Once I've got those first few hours or a night out my system, I can't wait for her to come back. On the 21st of December 2011, my dad went into an operation in which he never come out of. Being told that news at the time was devastating. It was as if you was living an out-body experience. It was unreal. And as I said, when Melissa does go away, and she might be away for a night or two, or maybe a week at most, I always know that when the time's up, she's coming home.
Come on, Dad.
For my mum, that will never happen again. And over the last 4 to 5 years, since my dad's been gone, I've seen her grow into a person who I didn't really think existed, to be honest, because I never saw any of that while my dad was alive. And she's a credit to herself, and if my dad was looking down there, or wherever he may be, he'd be so proud of us, but he'd be definitely so proud of you. losing the most influential person in your life is always hard. He was everything to me. He was my dad. He was my best mate. We did so much together. We had a unique relationship. It was brilliant, and it got to the point I just turned 21, and you just started getting out of the mould of being his little boy. You know, you started to become the person that, you know, although I don't drink, we'd say let's go out and have something to eat, and he was a bit gutted about that. he was a bit gutted, but he was a bit gutted, but you know, we had an amazing relationship, and the one downer on today, and the small fault in the back of your mind that isn't making it perfect, is the fact that he's not here. But I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased that, you know, in the early stages of our relationship, myself and Melissa, we got to experience him, and Melissa got to experience him. You know, we had some good times together, and you know, I'm not telling Melissa experiences that I had with him. She's got her own, and she can in years to come, please God, you know, be able to tell our children, you know, what your granddad was like, and I'm not the one telling the stories. And I still think the night in May, when it was my birthday, when he picked us up in a stretch limo, he took us to the Ritz, he then took us on to Langhams, and then he took us on then to the Hilton to finish on. And I think you probably thought, yeah, this will do. It wouldn't take a rocket scientist to work out how me and Melissa met. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can find in Soho. As you know, you probably all guess, we met at the gym. We met at David Lloyd in Gideon Park. It was my first night there. My first shift, I'd walked into the gym, and it was a busy night. It was a September night. You know, it's still, you know, everyone's still buzzing. From those who are in the fitness industry know, you know, the summer months are always the busiest. The gym was still buzzing, and being a professional you are, you know, the first night at the gym, you want to go in and you want to make a good impression. And the first thing, obviously, you know, you do, being the professional you are, is check out female talent. But to be fair to Melissa, she was a red rose in a field of daisies. And, from the very first moment I saw her, and she knows it, she blew me away. She was unbelievable. And later that night we started talking, and you know, just general chit chat, and you know, got to find out about her interests. And it was actually hard to talk to each other because we were smiling at each other that much. And as the weeks went on, the months went on, we kept sort of seeing each other as the gym, as she was coming down the gym. She used to be a lot bigger, but as I said, the weeks and the months went on, and to be honest, I just couldn't get enough of her. I thought she was fantastic, and as I said, it got to the night where we went up to London, and my dad, we had a night out. As obviously a few of my family who are here can remember it. We went up there, and it just went from there. I think when you first meet someone, you know, you've got that attraction to them. There's some sort of, you know, regardless of, you know, whether it's the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever you're into, it's the attraction in which you have about them. But then, you know, once you've got that attraction, you then realise, you know, about the amazing personality they've got. You know, you could talk and talk and talk. They've got, you know, they keep you talking all night. at the drop of a hat, you know, they'll make you laugh. They're that shoulder to cry on when you're down and you're upset, and they listen to every sentence you speak with interest. And I think, Melissa and me, you found that.
What, like the blue waistcoat Dan,
Yeah, definitely that.
You didn't wear that then, right?
Yeah, it is. But
Can't wait for the end.
along the way, I think she set up to test me though. Along the way, she has definitely tested me just to make sure that I was the right one. I'm sure just recently you could, for a lot of people who know, she broke her finger. And I didn't realise actually the amount of time she washed her hair. Even 3 times a day some days it was coming on. But she definitely made me work for it at times.
No, you're going to be alright.
As a couple, me and Melissa have been 90% of the time we've been incredible. But like everyone, you always have your ups and downs and your down times. And after my dad did die, you know, we had a real hard time mentally. You know, you're all over the place. You don't know how to really cope with it and to take it. And that was definitely creeping into our relationship. It got to a real point where I think, and we've said this to each other, you know, over the years, you know, a lot of people would have said sod this and just gone their separate ways because it was hard. But I think we both know how special what we've got is, and we never let it got the better of us. We always stood up to it, and we could see the horizon, and what was over the horizon was something so amazing that if we just put that little bit of effort into it, and to get over that time in your life, you could get over pretty much anything, and we did. Marrying Melissa today is a dream come true. She's words don't sum her up in what she means to me. She's incredible. It's all I could ever ask for in a partner. And we've got so much ahead of us. I think, you know, the last few years and obviously today is just the startings of what is going to be such an incredible life for both of us. And as much as I can't wait for it all and can't wait to see what's going to happen, I want every moment to almost be in slow motion so that we can enjoy each and every moment as much as possible. The love that I've got for her is unreal. It is on another level. But on that other level, I know that there's her, with her love for me. Our years ahead are going to be special. But the most special part for me is the fact that the girl right here is going to be in it with me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have an amazing night, and thank you once again for all coming.